Ain't even 7 o'clock yet. Crazy. Sweating up a storm though, but I guess practicing. Consistency. It's today's message. How often can you be consistent? At the good things, not the bad things. Most of the things us human beings are consistent on are things that make us feel good. This shit don't feel good. Because I'd rather be at home in bed or on the floor because I lay on the fucking floor. But most of us are consistent on drinking alcohol and smoking. We have the habits and the patterns of craving sex, craving food, and we just waste our lives away without even knowing it. Being homeless made me come back to doing something like this every morning. Watching the tennis ball players come out every single fucking morning at 6, 5, 7 a.m. just to play some fucking tennis. I'm out here right now. Little couple, getting it in, being consistent. It's different when you develop consistency in the things that you say you're gonna do. The things you wanna do as far as reaching your goals. Most people can talk about it, but they can never walk about it. Kickflips are so ass. But you work. That's why consistent matters. Consistency matters because I don't even got that shit down yet. That shit feels so normal. I was so ass. I would have landed if it wasn't for the sweat on my ears.
Wow.
Can't show you everything I'm working on now. Just want to get down and in the dirt of the topic of consistency that I was speaking on earlier. I realized that I can be in a boastful attitude due to the energies of just adrenaline. Sometimes I need to find a spot to calm down and talk about what I'm trying to speak on. That's why the pause is very much needed within your day. Just got done skating, and I definitely can tell the improvement I have on certain things that I've been doing outside of filming, my skating, just by being consistent throughout the past. Whatever you want to do in life, nothing is really either bad or good. I noticed when I was speaking earlier, I said that most of us are consistent on the bad things like smoking or, drinking and whatever else I said, but if you're making a profit off of those things, and you have an audience for that certain skill, object, or service, then you're definitely gonna have to get just to get focused on that one thing and commit that every hour you can. I know a lot of us have school, work, or other obligations attached to us due to this 3D world, but you're definitely gonna have to commit yourself to the hours you have in the day to that thing, object, that object, skill, or service. Whether it's gaming, smoking, football, softball, whatever, boxing, skating, streaming. Everything that life has to offer, there is a liking to it because we are humans of material. Material has value to us because they're resources to fulfill our desires. And desires isn't a bad thing if it makes you happy. It's just to be consistent with that desire, you have to eliminate the things that are you're attached to focus on that desire. At the moment, I have 2 jobs. Before that, I was in and out of jobs due to my attitude, my escapism of understanding why the relationships I had within those jobs were downfalling. And it's because I was blind to being consistent in the field of work that I put myself in. Even in the obligations you have in life, you have to be consistent in those things. Driving, your school. This is a little dirty. You know, your kids. You're only gonna get good at what you want to do by getting good at everything you do in life. So focusing is the main product of developing consistency in what you like, what you love. Everything in this world is vibrations, and it's easy to get attached to a certain vibration. Music, the television, people's voices. Your cell phones. Motorized vehicles. Just being aware of these things lets you understand the focus that you are pinpointing or devoting your life to. A lot of us are multitasking. Off of things that make us feel good. Whether you know it or not, the boring life, doing the mundane things that you have to do for your life, sets you up for consistency. Brushing your teeth, washing yourself, going to your job to create a roof over your head, to have the proper food in your belly, and the transportation to get you to where you need to go, unless you can walk anywhere like I can. I've had 8 jobs since moving to where I am right now. 8 different jobs that I either got fired from or left myself due to just frustration of not knowing how to be consistent. due to frustration of being attached to other people's lives, other people's suggestions and advice. And it's only when you isolate yourself that you can hear your own voice and understand where you want to be consistent in. And there are literally physical examples everywhere, right in front of you, that show you consistency. I don't know if you can see the dragonflies flying around this pond, but they have a certain consistent pattern. This one right there on whatever they're doing. I'm not informed on dragonflies and why they do what they do, but they're consistently flying around in circles above the pond. Other things like bees getting their nectar from flowers is another example. The squirrels hiding their nuts in certain places so they can go and do whatever they're doing. Birds flying from treetop to phone lines to buildings to search for food every day, using their chirping signals in the morning and nights to let others know of danger. It's everywhere. It's life. Consistency is smack dab right in your face. And you can alchemize stagnancy by paying attention to that and utilizing it in your life for what you want to do. I live with people who wake up, watch the news, sit in the bed all day, probably answer phone calls from people they're attached to, and continuously eat the same processed foods while being stagnant. And that's also an example of the road you could be going down if you align with that type of life. I can't stay in these four boxes, these four walls of a house. It's unhealthy. And these people complain about, the weather, whether it's too hot or too cold. But can't see that nature provides warmth and shade, whether it's a tree or the sun in general. You just gotta use your head. And that's another thing. These cell phones have made us so dumb to the point that we have neglected nature. It's made us so dumb that to believe that we can provoke that on other people, knowingly or unknowingly, by just simply telling them it's gonna be 100 degrees outside. You're not gonna be able to walk. True words from somebody that I live with. Knowing damn well I know what I can do. I don't know if I spoke about this, but words are literally spells. Your life can be controlled that easily from people who are programmed from technology, programmed from other people. And that's another thing. You have to consistently isolate to know yourself. Know what you want to accomplish, because life is short. These years go by like that. Stick with what you're doing. Before you know it, you'll be good at it. And be proud of yourself that you spent those hours in the past doing what you needed to do, doing what you wanted to do, doing what you love to do. About to head to the gym. I gotta work at 4. I believe it's probably like almost 10 o'clock now. But look at it. I have that much time to get what I need to get done. By being consistent on setting my alarm clock to wake up early. Being consistent on getting my tricks down. Before it hits a high temperature outside. And being consistent on knowing what time it is and taking that initiative to move when it's needed.